good, YouTube? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Right, happy Sunday for our starters. Obviously, if you're watching this on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday or a Saturday, happy to them days as well. But anyway, I'm going to talk to you today about a fragrance that's meant to be a clone of an expensive fragrance from YSL. And I've just mentioned that, and you probably know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Rochas moustache EDP. And this is meant to be a clone of YSL tuxedo. I don't know if you can see that or not. I've got a little bit of the sample left. Look, I went through my sample goodie bag and I thought to myself, well, first of all, I picked this one up and I thought, hang on, I've got a sample of tuxedos, or I used to have. So I went through my bag and I dug it out. I sprayed them side by side, and for what you pay for this, no wonder why this has the hype and got the hype about this one, because it is real. It really is. And I don't know how much. I think a bottle of YSL tuxedo, I think runs maybe 250, 280 maybe. And I picked this one up last year for £65. That's how much I picked this one up. This has been out since 2018, I believe. And I think when it first come out, it was cheaper. But obviously, I think where it got the hype, obviously the creators of it must have thought, hang on a minute, we can make a bit more money here. So I think they whacked it up a little bit. But like, I've seen reviews on this a couple of years ago, and people were saying that they was picking it up for $25, $30 in America. And I was thinking, hang on a minute. And then, like I say, I think I paid $65 for this, but it is a 125 ml bottle. And anyway, right, so I'm going to show you, just look at that bottle. Look, that is stunning. It's like a proper elegant gentleman's bottle, I think. Not saying it ain't, a woman can't have it in their collection. I don't mean that. I'm just saying, to me, it's like a nice, elegant, masculine bottle. Weighty glass, and then you've got the cap, which is weighty as well. You got just a plastic insert. And then I'll show you the atomizer. Nice big distribution. Look at that, look. Oh, that smells so good. It really smells so good. But I'm going to spray this on the other hand, and I'm just going to talk to you about what I think. And, right. Straight away, to me, this is a little bit more spicy and a little bit more louder than tuxedo. I know I've just sprayed it in the air, but that just seems to be more radiant off my skin straight away. It really does. I know it's got a big atomizer, maybe more juice went on there, maybe that's it, but just in general, this does radiate well off the skin. Straight away you get hit with a little bit of mandarin orange, but that only lasts for 20 seconds maybe, and then it starts dissipating. The vanilla's there, you've got benzoin in there, you've got cedar, so it's a little bit woody. You've got pink pepper in there, so it's a bit spicy, and it all blends together so well. The thing is with this fragrance, it's linear. It is linear, so it doesn't change really at all. What you spray at the beginning is basically near on what you're going to get on the dry down. All it does, the only way it changes is that obviously it just loses its power, staying power, but it nearly stays the same until the very, very late dry down. And on my skin, literally all that is left is just a faint smell of vanilla. Literally, that is it. And maybe a little bit of that pink pepper. But yeah, so it opens up with that mandarin orange. That quickly goes. And then you've got the vanilla, the benzoin. It's a bit woodsy. It's a bit resinous, spicy. It is just such a gorgeous fragrance for the price. It really is. Like, I don't I know I've blind bought fragrances and I don't recommend it because you can end up wasting your money, and that can happen. It really can, especially if you start digging into the niche world and then you start doing blind buys and you don't like the ones that are turning up. I don't think you can send them back, or you can't send them back, so you have to sell them on if you don't like them, or swap, trade them, and you might not get what you want. So you should always sample. But this is just, if you like spicy, resinous, a little bit vanillic, bit woody, if you like them type of fragrances, this is absolutely gorgeous and worth the money. Like I say, I paid £65 for this, not a grumble at all. I think that is a steal. 125ml of juice. How can you go wrong for that price? I mean, look at the size of that bottle. It don't look like I've used a lot, but I reckon I've used about 15ml maybe. So I've had some good wearings out of this. So anyway, yeah, this is more louder to me than Tuxedo is, and accuracy, they are very close. This is very close to Tuxedo. But on my skin, this outperforms Tuxedo. It does. When you first initially spray it on, it's a little bit louder. And you get more lasting power, you know what I mean? It hangs around longer than what Tuxedo does. But that's on my skin. If you're watching this, it might be different on you. It really might be different. But on me, with the sample that I've got, Rochas moustache, or moustache, whatever you want to call it, is it lasts longer. Great projection for an hour, solid projection for an hour, and then it does dial down probably to about a foot, and then on my skin it stays like that for another couple of hours, maybe 2 to 3 hours, so around about the 4th hour mark, and then it settles right close down to the skin. And then probably by the 5th hour, it becomes a skin scent, and then it stays on skin maybe for another hour or two. So it ain't a beast mode fragrance, but it ain't weak. So it's moderate. To me, this is an elegant, sort of classy, dressed up fragrance. More winter, colder evenings. I mean, you can rock it in a day. Do I think this would go well with jeans and t-shirt? Wear what you want when you want. But I think this is more suited if you're a little bit dressed up, you know, maybe a date night, or you're going out on the town of a weekend, or you're going out for a nice meal. I think this would be a perfect scent for that. It really would. Like I say, I know I ain't beast, so you can always take a decant with you if you do want to reapply. If you want that push, just stick it in a decant, put it in your pocket, and then you're good to go for the rest of the evening. That is entirely up to you. But like I say, £65, I can't grumble at that at all. This is so worth the money. It really, really is. It is so close to Tuxedo that I don't think I would ever buy a bottle of Tuxedo. Now that I've sampled it and I've got this in my collection, I think it'd be too redundant. Unless you don't want to go for this and you want to buy the real thing, that is fair enough, that is up to you. But I believe that this fragrance will do you justice. And I don't think that a lot of people would dislike this fragrance. It's a little bit sexy, a little bit mature, a little bit classy, like I say. It is great. It really is great. And especially for the colder weather. Would I rock this personally in the summer? Hell no. I wouldn't do it. Like I say, cool weather for me, that is when I'll be rocking this. And it's getting to that time of year now, so... And that's another reason why I wanted to talk about it. All the colder weather fragrances are coming back out. And like I say, I know this has been around for a little while, but I just wanted to talk to you about it a little bit. People, if you have tried this, drop me a comment down below and let me know what you think. If you've tried YSL Tuxedo as well. Or if you haven't tried this, people, it is worth sampling. It really, really is. I don't think that you can go wrong with this fragrance. I really don't. But anyway, people, that is my rant for the day, my little talk. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate your time. Thank you to the people that have subscribed to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and I really do appreciate the support. I really do. I'm just doing this because I like fragrances, love fragrances, and I just want to talk about them a little bit to you people out there. I wouldn't say I've got loads of knowledge. I don't mean that. I mean, it's just nice to interact with people that have the same sort of feeling about fragrances, you know. But anyway, people, smelling good is always a pleasure and never a chore. And I will see you on the next one.